Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Today we'll examine market moves across technology, communications, and healthcare sectors, along with key stocks and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Key tech indexes declined sharply today. The Nasdaq 100 fell 264.83 to 21,087.25, while the Nasdaq Composite dropped 260.53 to 19,026.39. The technology sector lost 62.8 to 4,468.15. All three have closed lower for 4 consecutive sessions. Market breadth shows significant weakness. The Nasdaq Composite had over twice as many decliners as advancers today, with 2,186 stocks falling versus 991 rising. The technology sector showed similar weakness, with 507 declines against 179 advances. Weekly returns highlight the broader decline. The Nasdaq 100 and Composite are both down about 2.5% this week. The healthcare sector stands out as the lone bright spot, up 1.6% for the week with a strong positive trend continuing. Roper Technologies led gainers, rising 10.76 to 587.34, marking a new all-time high close. Cisco Systems gained 1.3 to 64.27, amid very strong positive momentum. Trade Desk added 0.78 to 74.98, though maintaining a very strong negative trend. Looking at returns, Roper Technologies shows strength across all time frames, up 2.3% this week and nearly 13% year-to-date. Trade Desk, despite today's gain, remains down 36% month-to-date with significantly negative momentum. MicroStrategy led decliners, dropping 32.25 to 250.51. An 11.4% decline. AppLovin fell 33.39 to 377.6, marking its 6th consecutive down day. Intel shed 1.28 to 22.99, and Marvell Technology lost 4.91 to 93 amid strong downward volatility. The declines have taken a toll on returns. MicroStrategy is down 16.4% this week and 25% month-to-date. AppLovin's 6-day slide has erased 9.2% this week, though it maintains a 16.4% gain year-to-date. Nasdaq-related ETFs showed broad weakness today. The VanEck Semiconductor ETF fell the most, dropping 5.17 points to 238.25, a 2.1% decline. The leveraged funds saw pronounced moves, with TQQQ and SQQQ both moving 3.8% in opposite directions. Multiple ETFs are showing consecutive down days and negative trends. Week-to-date returns show significant weakness across these ETFs. The VanEck Semiconductor ETF leads the declines with a 4.7% drop in its week-to-date performance. The leveraged ProShares funds demonstrate amplified movements, with TQQQ down 7.3% and SQQQ up 7.6% for the week.
Looking at stocks and tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Meta Platforms and Microsoft both dropped 1.5%, while Alphabet declined 2.1%. Meta has closed lower for 6 consecutive days and shows strong downward volatility. Microsoft has fallen for 3 straight days and shows a very strong negative trend. Looking at returns, Meta Platforms leads year-to-date with a gain of 12.3%. The week-to-date numbers show broad weakness, with Meta down 3.8%, Microsoft falling 2.5%, and Alphabet declining 2.3%. Month-to-date, Alphabet shows the largest decline at 13.7%. Scantech AI Systems led chip stocks with a 19.5% gain, while YSA Technologies rose 8% and Triotech International added 6.5%. YSA shows sideways price movement over 119 days with a very strong negative trend. Triotech displays some downward volatility with a strong negative trend. Return metrics show Scantech AI Systems up 72.5% month-to-date, but down 72.5% year-to-date, highlighting significant volatility. Wisei Technologies has fallen 41% year-to-date, while Deco New Energy shows positive returns across all time frames. Block led cloud computing stocks with a remarkable 22.1% gain, while DigitalOcean jumped 9.8%. Cisco Systems rose 1.6% and shows a very strong positive trend. Both DigitalOcean and Cisco display 3 days of sideways price movement. Return analysis shows Trade Desk down significantly, falling 36.8% month-to-date and 36.2% year-to-date. DigitalOcean leads year-to-date performance with a 19.8% gain. Block staged a strong recovery with a 22.1% weekly gain, despite being down 8.1% month-to-date. VanEck led AI and Robotics stocks with a 3.5% gain, breaking upward after 3 flat days. RTX rose 1.5% and shows a very strong positive trend after 2 consecutive up days. Nasdaq added 1.3%, also marking its 2nd straight day of gains. Looking at returns, VanEck leads year-to-date with a 15.4% gain. RTX has gained 10% this year, despite being down 1.2% month-to-date. Nasdaq shows the strongest month-to-date performance with a 7.4% gain. Among AI and robotics-themed ETFs, Robotics and Automation closed at 58.34, showing a mixed positive trend with some downward volatility. AI and Robotics ended at 32.98, marking its 5th consecutive down day. The Pacer US Cash Cows Growth ETF settled at 46.91, also experiencing its 5th straight decline. Year-to-date performance shows moderate gains across the AI and Robotics ETF group. VanEck Robotics ETF leads with a 4.2% return, followed by Robotics and Automation at 3.7%. The Industrial and Logistics ETF has achieved a 2.9% gain despite recent weakness. Electric vehicle stocks showed mixed performance. Li Auto surged 13.2% to 29.84, while XPeng jumped 5.4% to 19.13, hitting a new 1-year high. BYD gained 1.8% to 100.17. NIO declined 2% to 4.27, breaking downward after 6 days of sideways movement. XPeng leads year-to-date returns with an impressive 61.8% gain. BYD follows with a 47.4% increase, while Li Auto has risen 24.4%. In contrast, Canoo shows significant weakness, down 73.8% this year, while NIO has declined 2.1%. In quantum computing stocks, Archer Materials surged 20.6% to 0.24, despite showing high volatility. Honeywell International gained nearly 1% to 212. Keysight Technologies fell 0.74% to 172.17, marking its 4th consecutive down day. Year-to-date performance shows Keysight Technologies leading with a 7.2% gain, followed by TE Connectivity, up 6.3%. Archer Materials has declined significantly, down 35%, while Summit Hotel Properties has fallen 8.5%. In solar stocks, Canadian Solar rose 2.5% to 11.7, while Jinko Solar gained 1.4% to 22.43. Solar Edge Technologies advanced 1.4% to 18.72, marking its 2nd consecutive up day. Beam Global edged up 0.88% to 2.27, despite showing strong downward volatility. Year-to-date, Solar Edge Technologies leads solar stocks with a 37.6% gain. Canadian Solar shows a slight decline of 0.4%, while Jinko Solar has fallen 9.9%. Beam Global and Sioux Nation Energy show significant weakness, down 28.4% and 53.6% respectively. Among tech thematic ETFs, the First Trust Index Innovative Transaction and Process ETF shows a very strong rising trend, gaining 0.13 to 49.34. Several others are experiencing consecutive down days, with ETFMG Prime Cybersecurity showing some downward volatility after dropping 0.64 to 76.51. Looking at returns, First Trust Index Innovative Transaction leads year-to-date with a 6.3% gain. Most funds show positive year-to-date performance despite recent weakness, with week-to-date returns negative across the board, ranging from minus 0.8% to minus 2.4%.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.